Hi Gemini, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your April 2023 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's Celtic Oracle spread as always, and I also pulled a 4 agreement, Wisdom of the Oracle, and Mudra card for you guys. But we're actually going to start the reading off by rolling those astrology dice we have in front of us to get an idea of where your focus should be as far as that goes. Alright, we have the moon, and as far as the lunar cycles go at the time of recording this, we haven't had that new moon in Aries just yet, but we're about to. And then in the month of April, we're going to have a full moon in Libra, which is your 5th house, and we'll have a new moon in Taurus, which is your 12th house, and that'll be toward the end of the month. Right, we have Scorpio as well, and for you guys, Scorpio is your 6th house. Astrologically speaking, there's not really much going on there, but we do have the South Node that's been there for quite some time. It's going to be wrapping up its transit there soon. So, and in general, 6th house points to your health, work, daily routines. And we have 4. So 4th house energy for you guys is Virgo. Astrologically speaking, not really anything going on there either, but 4th house in general points to your home, roots, and mother. So with all that out of the way, we'll get started with the main spread. Okay, in the main situation position, we have the Hanged Man, and challenging that, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So looking at these two energies, I feel like this is saying that for a lot of you, you've probably been in a bit of an introspective mood, right? Maybe not as extroverted as you might normally be perceived to be. And with this Wheel of Fortune and Challenger position, could just be saying that that's a bit of a clash as far as there might be a bit of a demand on the outside world for you to put yourselves out there a little bit more. So that could be what's creating a bit of a clash in energies there. All right, in the foundation position, we have the 5 of Cups. So this is a Scorpio energy here, and it could just be saying that, you might be looking back on past disappointments. We did see Scorpio come up in your dice as well. So for some of you, it could be disappointments around your work lives in some way, but also could be related to romantic connections and possibly even friendships too. But yeah, it looks like you're looking at some opportunities from your past that didn't go the way you would have liked, and feeling the disappointment around that. All right. Past position, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So this is Virgo energy here. And to me, this could just be saying that a lot of you might have just been keeping to yourselves, like I mentioned with the Hangman energy, really just putting in work, right? So possibly working on growing your skills, possibly you started working from home, or at least expanding the amount of work that you were doing from your home environment. And that could be why we're seeing that 4th house energy come up in the dice as well. All right. In the present position, we have the 4 of Wands. So this is actually an Aries energy here, represents the last 10 degrees of Aries. So if you're not feeling this energy yet, you might be feeling it right around the middle of the month. But yeah, seeing this here could just be saying that this could be the result, right? Maybe you've been putting in work on something for a long time, and now you're actually wrapping that cycle up, and you're actually able to celebrate the growth from that cycle that you went through. And this could just represent you guys actually coming out of that more introverted phase and putting yourselves out there a little bit more as well. All right, in the near future position, we have the 5 of Swords. So to me, this could be an indicator, just given what we see as a whole with the spread so far, it could just be saying that if you have been putting in a lot of work, right, and maybe people didn't know what you were up to, right? Where's Gemini been lately? And you've just been really working hard at something, and you come out of that cycle and emerge with the successes from that work that you put in. This could just be saying that maybe not everyone in your environment would be happy for you in that regard, right? So, I mean, tale as old as time, right? As a fellow Gemini once said, more money, more problems. So it could just be one of those things where you've put in the work, you're seeing the success from that, and there could be people who haven't achieved that level of success for themselves that could be a little bit jealous of that. All right. In the position of your influence on the situation, we have the Sun. So yeah, to me, this is saying that that's probably not really going to bother you too much, right? It's probably going to be a minor blip on your radar. It looks like you're definitely going to be feeling energized, comfortable putting yourselves out there, right? Just feeling more light and playful in general as well, which is a good thing. All right. in the environment position, we have the Ten of Swords. So yeah, for some of you, if we look at the contrast between this and the card in your position, could just be saying that environmentally speaking, the energies around you could be putting an end to the cycle where, like I was saying, you might have been a bit more reclusive, introverted lately, and now you're putting yourselves out there a little bit more. So it could just be pointing to that. But for others of you, this could just be pointing to an extension of that Five of Swords energy, which is, like I said, where not everyone's going to be happy for your successes. So it's just something you have to keep in mind this month. All right. In the hopes or fears position, we have the Two of Cups. So this is a Cancerian energy here, and it could just be saying that you're actually hoping for a meeting of the minds with someone, right? So people tend to think initially of a romantic connection when they see the artwork with the Two of Cups, but that could just mean in any kind of partnership, whether it be business, obviously romantic, yes, that is a possibility, friendship, you name it. But it looks like you're looking to cross paths with someone where you meet eye to eye on a lot of things. And for some of you, this could even just represent the balance between your masculine and feminine energies as well. All right, in the outcome position, we have the Queen of Cups. So seeing this energy here could just be saying that for some of you, after you do go through, like I said, it looks like there's going to be some cycle where you come out and you have some level of success, and there are going to be some people who aren't necessarily too happy for you around that for whatever reason. This could just be saying that you might quickly learn from that and realize that, okay, you know what, maybe I'll just keep my successes to myself a little bit more, right? Just not fully withdraw, I don't feel, but again, finding that balance between, okay, being completely reclusive and being a little bit over the top, right? So that's what I see there. All right. And bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. So Aquarius energy here. So yeah, recently we actually had Saturn move out of these degrees and into the first few degrees of Pisces. So it could just be even pointing to that, right? Where maybe you're starting to see now. So for some of you, this could be like around your work lives, like I mentioned, right? And now you have Saturn in your 10th house of career and social status. So it could just be one of those things where Saturn could be showing these connections to you, right? Where maybe people who might have smiled in your face to a certain extent and show their true colors. It could just be one of those things where you're finding that out this month. But overall, it doesn't seem like it's really going to knock you off your rail too much, just maybe minor frustration. All right, moving on to your Four Agreements card, we have be impeccable with your word, and it says let go of self-judgment and blame. All right, it says being impeccable, you take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself for anything. So, you know what, reading this and looking at these energies here, for some of you, this could even be, if it's not an external source, it could actually be yourselves being a little bit critical of yourselves in some way, given that we do see that Five of Cups energy there. So be on the lookout for that, and hopefully that message resonated with you if that's the case. All right, moving on to your Wisdom Oracle card, we have Loyal Heart. Here's the artwork, and the number is 35. Okay, central meaning says fidelity, loyalty, devotion. The oracle's message, evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. So yeah, definitely a pretty positive message there. Especially, like I said, if this is more of an external thing where, like I said, maybe you come out expressing some successes that you've had and maybe not everyone around you seems to be happy about that. To me, that's just an indicator, more of an indicator, just let it roll off your back and not really let it deter you. All right, the relationship message says your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. So yeah, another indicator talking about having trust and having faith, right? So like I said, even if you do see this as more of an external energy where there seems to be people who aren't too happy for you, I wouldn't let that deter you much. And then, like I said, if this is more of a internal self-criticism thing, be on the lookout for that as well. Okay, the prosperity message says your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in a world of conditions where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans while remaining flexible, and devoted to serving others, you'll be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for a joyful celebration of spirit, your manifesting partner. So yeah, another good indicator there that whether this is more of an internal or external influence, it looks like things will be working out well for you. So hopefully you could keep the faith in that regard. And lastly, we have a mudra for you guys. This is your mudra here. It's the Shukri mudra, and the keyword for it is attunement. Alright, and there's the info on it. If you want to pause it or take a screenshot to read what it has to say. But under benefits, it says balances the 5 elements, bolsters immunity, rejuvenates the organs and blood, soothes the nerves, evokes a peaceful state of mind. So if that sounds like a movie you think would be beneficial for you guys, we'll put the name in the description below as always. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you guys next month. Alright.